Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Grab your cup. Let's take a sip. And today we are going to gather around over a cup of Joe and talk about self-doubt. So good morning, everyone. And I'm sure many of you have experienced it over time. And perhaps that's through something specific. Maybe it's something that you're working towards, a goal or a career, and you are worrying if you'll be good enough, right? That's part of it. Or in a relationship, self-doubt in a relationship. But self-doubt can really take hold of us and can really dominate our belief system if we allow it. Here's the thing. At some point in your life, you probably have dealt with self-doubt. Maybe you're dealing with it now. And how do we overcome it, right? Because we can tell you to think positively, could tell you to know that you can do it. But, at the end of the day, it's still there, right? It's still there and you don't know how to move it aside. Or it's just that lingering thought in the back of your head. Who are you doing this? Or why do you think you can do this? So, so many different things that can come along the way, right? So as we deal with self-doubt, we have to kind of understand, where is it coming from? Where does the self-doubt come in? Why is it that we think we can't do something, right? So that's part of it. Where's that morning? Is it a belief system that you have? Is it something you've been told, maybe growing up? Is it something that you're being told currently? There's a lot of people for so many things. Let's say someone wants to be an artist. And the most common things people say are either, wow, you know how hard it is to do that? Or, oh, you want to be a starving artist, right? There's not a whole lot of belief that you can actually be extremely successful at it. But of course you can. You just have to work for it and know how to do it and, persevere and all those things, right? So where is it that your self-doubt starts to interfere with your life? And that's the point where you want to start addressing it. Like, where is it getting to the point where it's holding you back from something? There's a lot of times too, I see a lot of people, maybe you want to go to school, go back to school. And some people are telling you, why at this point, it's a little late, you're a little old, whatever the case may be. And again, that could create that self-doubt within. Or you really want to do something and you see so many other people doing it and you see so many other people being so good at it, and you start to say to yourself, what can I do differently? Who am I? And so all of those thoughts, will manifest. If you hold on to that self-doubt, you'll manifest what you perceive to be failure or the inability to even begin or start it, because the self-doubt is paralyzing you. How do we deal with self-doubt? There's a few things. One is focusing on courage, because the courage can conquer the self-doubt. Courage, is just finding that strength within you, even when you don't realize you have it. But the trusting and the surrendering. If that nudge is coming in, that's your intuition telling you, right? So if the nudge is there to go back to school, that's your intuition. If the nudge is there to pursue a career, that's your intuition. So to trust it, then it's trusting and surrendering on top of it. And then when you feel tested and when you feel that you can't do it, or when you feel that self-doubt creeping in, that's really when the courage will start to take hold. Focus on courage. Acknowledge that you're doubting. Acknowledge that you're not really sure how this is going to go, but you're going to give it your best shot. You are going to work towards your goal. You're not giving up. And it's finding that inner grit. That inner grit will take you so far if you really allow it to for you, okay? The other thing is reframing your thought process, okay? So, why do you have the negative thoughts? Why are they there? Why are they creeping in? And to just start addressing them one-on-one, right? You're too old to go back to school. And then you say to yourself, but why? Think of how many years you have to work, how many years you have to indulge in that new path for yourself. And it's worth it, right? You get a chance to live one time, all right? You get a chance to live one time. So why not make the most of it, right? Why not live in your own truth and live in the power of your intuition? See what I mean? And so that's part of it. So the self-doubt, it's not that it's ever going to go away, but the more you do something, so the repetitiveness, the more you do it, it will become more comfortable. Then it will become habit. And as you do it, you're going to become more confident doing it. And the self-doubt will start to wash away, right? The self-doubt will start to exit. But the more you challenge yourself in life, the more you take on something new, try something different, self-doubt will continuously creep in. Let's talk about relationships, because there can always be a lot of self-doubt in relationships, especially if you've had any history with toxic relationships as well, right? Because the toxic relationships can really do a number on your mindset if you allow them to. And reframing to say, hey, I can have a successful relationship. I can have a great partner, rather than having the self-doubt wrapped around it. Love is never coming in, or it's never going to be right, or I can never be successful. All of that mindset is exactly what you will manifest. All of it is what you will pull in if it's the energy you're giving it. And so the energy and the effort come from within. They have to come from within you. They have to come from deep within your soul, from a place that wants joy and happiness and balance and alignment more than it wants fear and worry and self-doubt. Okay? So it's, again, acknowledging with yourself, hey, all right, yeah, I'm doubting this. I don't know if this is going to work. Now, what do I do about it? Do I throw in the towel? Do I push forward? Do I find courage? Do I look for the silver lining? Take it step by step? Try the baby steps? But it's really pushing forward, finding that grit from within, finding that courage deep within. Also simultaneously looking at if there's any triggers around it. Do you have any blocks? Do you have any triggers? Then doing the work you need to loosen them up, to unblock them, okay? To do the deep inner work, as well as pushing yourself more for the courage, pushing yourself more towards, we have to push. Some people say, oh, don't push. If you have to push, it's not meant to be. And that's not true at all. I mean, there's no way. There's a lot of great things in life that if you want, you have to push, right? You have to work harder. You have to push your own inner limits. You have to push yourself beyond where you think you are stopping, right? You got to find it so deep from within, okay? So deep from within that you pick up that extra ounce. Look at runners, right? You ever see a lot of athletes, right? You think they want to keep going? They see the finish line. They just want to fall down, but they actually have to push themselves. So towards the end of that race, if there's someone there, they have to push themselves harder than they ever had before at the very end, when they're the most tired, when they need to give up, when they want to throw in the towel, when they don't see any hope. They actually have to push themselves harder in that moment, right? And so you can do it too. You absolutely can do it. Let's start with you writing down what it is you want. What do you want to manifest? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to bring into your life? What's missing? Right? Like, focus, what's missing? Where do you feel lonely? Now, we can't rely on another to make us happy, right? But if you are single and you want a partner, ask yourself, hey, I would like a partner in my life because this is where it would bring me joy. And then write down what kind of partner that is, right? Then if it's a new job, what kind of job do you want? Not what are you qualified for, right? Not what you're qualified for. That's your mind getting in the way. What does your soul want to do, right? What does your soul want to do? Then once you know what your soul wants to do, you take the steps to figure out what needs to be done. What are the qualifications? So what is that? Training, education, internship, maybe it's self-starter, entrepreneurship. but it is about putting yourself out there. The self-doubt will hold you back. The self-doubt will paralyze you if you allow it. It will handcuff you. It will keep you still if you allow it. Okay? So please, believe in yourself. If you're feeling the urge, someone on the other side is helping you. Your guides, your spirit team, your loved ones, someone is helping you. Okay? So trust in that. Trust and surrender. Believe in yourself. When you connect to your higher self, your almighty self, your soul is so unbelievably powerful. It will get you through any obstacle you are facing. And also realize the obstacles that you are facing in this moment may absolutely be what you need to help tell your story later. Because perhaps what you are overcoming in this moment will help someone else overcome those same exact obstacles. Maybe you will motivate someone, inspire someone. Your story will help someone else. So therefore you have to go through it. Maybe it's to teach you how badly you want something. Maybe it's to keep you on path, because the kind of settling that you're doing is pulling you off path, right? So anyhow, that is our coffee with Colby for today, everyone. The dealing with self-doubt, how to overcome it, pulling in that courage, doing that deep inner work. Really quick too, find an accountability partner. Find someone, tell them what you want to do, lay out your plan, and have someone help you be accountable for it. Have someone help you be accountable for your actions, okay? And that just may help you stay on track as well. And thank you. I'm glad a lot of you really seem to resonate with this one today. If you are challenging yourself and pushing yourself, self-doubt will creep in. What are you going to do about it when it does? All right, everybody, lots going on. I have a date night this Thursday night that I am so excited about. I have a workshop coming up, Expanding Your Evidence, which is a mediumship workshop. The next circles are coming up. We have so much to do together. So please join me. Subscribe to the newsletter on the website. Follow me on Facebook by clicking that nice old like and follow button. And lots of love to you. First and foremost, remember to shine your light and shine it bright. Lots of love, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone.